Hi and welcome to ICIS TV News at 1 on Tuesday 18th of March 2008 with me, Andy Bryce. I'm bringing this morning's top stories from around the world from ICIS News and prices for key petrochemicals in Europe from ICIS Pricing. Top stories this morning. Firstly, in Europe, a German gas and engineering firm Linde has rejected suggestions of selling its engineering division after posting an 18% increase in operating profit for 2007. Chief Executive Wolfgang Reitzer said that by concentrating on both engineering and gas, it was largely protected from the current financial crises. In Asia, and China is targeting renewables to make up 10% of its overall energy consumption in 2010, cutting reliance on fossil fuels by around 300 million tonnes of coal equivalent. As well as increasing its hydro, wind and solar energy output, Beijing plans to triple the output of non-grain fuel ethanol to 3 million tonnes in the 11th five-year period. That's between 2006 and 2010. In the Americas, trade between the US and the European Union will almost certainly be disrupted as the REACH programme comes into force this year. That's according to industry leaders gathered at the annual Global Chem Conference in Baltimore. And now in the Middle East, and Kuwait's Kuwait Petrochemical has reported a 36% rise in its 2007 net profit. That's taking it to $769 million. The company produced more than 1 million tonnes of polyethylene and monoethylene glycol with total sales of $1.2 billion, an increase of 4% compared with 2006. And now here is a noon snapshot of key petrochemical prices in Europe from ICIS Pricing. All of our numbers are in dollars per tonne, that's except for crude, which as usual is priced in dollars per barrel. So starting with crude, and crude April West Texas Intermediate is pegged at 107.15, that's up 147. May Brent 103.35, up 160. In line with other stock and commodity markets, crude prices regained some of the ground lost during Monday's massive sell-off, based on expectations that US Federal Reserve will announce a cut in interest rates. For naphtha, and it's pegged at 843, 846 cost insurance and freight Northwest Europe, unchanged. March swaps are pegged at 845, 846. For benzene, and March is at 1150, 1165 cost insurance and freight Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Antwerp. That's down 5 to 10. April is at 1145, 1160, down 5. For styrene, and March is at 1490, 1505 free on board Rotterdam, down 5 to 10. April at 1505, 1515. MTBE 935, 945 free on board Amsterdam, Rotterdam. The factors at 113, 114, with April around 110, 111. Gasoline traded at 824, 829. Thanks for watching. There's more tomorrow, but in the meantime, for the latest chemical industry news, pricing and analysis, check out ICIS.com.